All right, we're going to test some automotive fuses. And this is the voltage and amperage coming in. This is a 3 kVA variac, and this is a current transformer. If you put 230 volts across these two terminals, you get 150 amps out. And then there's taps on here. I'm on the lowest setting right now. And but if we need more current, I'll adjust the taps there. So, and I have a 7.5 amp fuse here. Can you see that? Move that over closer. And we're going to see when that actually pops. And here's the, if you can see that, that's the current coming in. And I'll put it up to 7.5 amps. That's 6, 7. That's 7.5 right there. And it's holding as it should. And we'll see when it actually opens up. 8. That's 9 amps. Still good. Let's go to 10. Still holding. 11 amps. All right. That's 12. That's 12 amps on a 7.5 amp fuse. And doesn't look like anything's happening too fast. Let's go up to that's 15 amps. Let me start over. Let's go up to the next range up. This is 40 amp range. See how we can get 10 amps, 15 amps, 20 amps. Oh boy. 25 amps. 30 amps. So much for a 7.5 amp fuse. Yep. 7.5 amps. $40 amps. Okay. On a 100 amp scale, I might have to change the taps here. 40 amps. 50 amps. I gotta be kidding me. 60. There it goes. 60 amps. It failed. Oh, that's good. And melted right apart. I think it just melted apart before it actually failed. There it is. There, it just melted. It's 60 amps, and it's a 7.5 amp fuse. That's not too good. Well, let's try a 10 amp fuse. Turn that down. Here's 10. Let's put it down to 15 again. All right. You see everything there? Okay. Whoops. 9. There's about 10 amps there, which is good. And let's see what we can do. 12 amps. Well, 13. Okay, I'm going to put it up to next scale, 40 amp scale, and 20 amps on a 10 amp fuse. $25 amps on a 10 amp fuse. 30. 35 amps. Alright, I guess I gotta go up the next scale up. There's a 100 amp scale. 40 amps on a, make sure that's a 10 amp fuse. 10, the red fuse. 40, 50, 60 amps. It's just melting. It's still holding. I'm at, I don't know, 15. Oh, look at that. I don't think the element ever popped in there. It just melted apart. That's 60 amps. Let's try a here's a 3 amp fuse. Let's try a 3 amp. Maybe that'll pop, huh? Turn that down. There's a 3 amp fuse in there. Okay, that's 3 amps. It failed. It was a little bit, I think it failed at 3 amps. Or a little over 3 amps there. Let's try a hey, we'll try a 20 amp fuse, why not? There we go. Yellow one, 20 amps. I'll put that up to 100. I got 20 amp fuse, that's 50 amps. That's 60. That's 70 amps. $80, and it's just melting it. I don't even think it's it's just going to melt it apart. The filament still is intact there. That's not good. It's still going. It'll go up to 80 amps. Why not, huh? There we go. Still on, cooking away. Oh, hey, it fell apart. Okay. These are these fuses, you know, I got these from AliExpress. I wouldn't trust them. They, I don't know if they all have the same element in there or fuse link in there, but they they melt before they before it pops. So not too good. So anyway, that's it for testing these fuses. Thank you.